Is COVID-19 raining on your parade in terms of your productivity when you're working from home? I get it. Working from home is tough, especially when you have so many distractions at home like pets, Netflix, food, and so many other household distractions. Well, that's exactly why I'm here, to share some of my tips and tricks with you to help you out in the 2020 isolation rut and back to feeling productive by helping you repurpose and revitalize your content. With some businesses still operating from home or getting back to the normal, it can be a great opportunity to get organized in the content marketing department. Hey guys, it's Trav here from Neighborhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. While it may feel like cheating, reusing content is actually very helpful, and here's why. Firstly, doing so will help you reach more of your audience. In most instances, newly published content doesn't always make the biggest splash in the wider audience pool. So by repurposing your content for different channels, you create new forms of engagement for people who would otherwise skip past that material. As summarized by Michael Brenner of SAP, multi-channel marketing provides the content our audiences are searching for in all the places they search. Did you know consumers have to hear your message around 7 times before they decide to do business with you? Making repetition key to not only getting your message across to your audience, but it also makes certain it sinks into their psyche. So with this in mind, repurposing your content is a great way of ensuring you repeatedly deliver the same information to your people. Having multiple versions of your content around the same topic also means that you can benefit from keyword optimization opportunities. This can ultimately help you rank better in search engine results for targeted searches. And if you take it one step further by linking content outside of your own domain, you can gain some sweet quality backlinks to your website. Secondly, the best part about repurposing content is that the hard work has already been done for you. There is a lot of time and energy required into consistently be creating brand new content. And because time is of the essence in the busyness of the marketing world, repurposing content means that you don't have to start from scratch. Instead, you can invest your time into other facets of content creation and promotion process. As Derek Halpin of Social Triggers once said, you don't have to create content day in and day out, you just have to work on getting the content you already have into the hands of more people. So now you can know how useful it is to repurpose your content. You might be wondering exactly which of your current contents you should be repurposing. A good place to start is by reviewing your blogs and other content archives, and keep an eye out for 2 types of content. First, there's evergreen content. Evergreen content is a great type of subject matter that is timeless and consistently relevant, and high quality, meaning it holds authority and is useful for gaining traffic. Secondly, there is popular content, which is pretty self-explanatory. If posts have performed well in the past, then it's more likely for them to perform well again. Analyze your site's metrics and take note of the posts that resulted in high engagement rates. Sometimes this type of content just needs a little recontextualizing or refresher. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos delivered weekly into your inbox. Once you've decided on that content to repurpose, here are 8 ways to give your content the revamp it needs. The first method is to update and repost old blogs. As everything changes over time, this means your blog posts may have information that is irrelevant or doesn't hold to be true anymore. While it may be a little outdated, it still holds merit. You might find value in tweaking, adding current information, and reworking its content into a new article. Apart from updating blogs with relevant information, other ways you can refresh a blog include adding images, adding more white space, bolding keywords, and segmenting content with headings to increase readability. Another way to refresh your content is to guest blog. Guest blogging on other related industry websites gets you targeted referral traffic that will convert better than other online marketing channels. Also, it improves your SEO by creating backlinks to your site and positions you as an industry thought leader. Using repurposed content means that you can quickly create a body of work to be featured as a guest blog to your targeted businesses. Thirdly is to get creative with use of infographics. Infographics are a visual way to turn painstakingly long blogs into something a little bit more bearable and digestible. Summarizing interesting data, meaningful quotes, and actionable advice on a catchy and stimulating vector keeps your audience with a short attention span on the site for a bit longer. If you're wanting to make your own infographic, check out websites like Venngage and Canva. They have a great user interface and easy to use templates, making the visual making process extremely easy. So next is to transform your old content into video format. It doesn't come as much surprise to learn that most people don't like reading. In fact, more than 85% of internet users enjoy video content instead of the other forms of content. This is an opportunity for you to capitalize on this, but turning your written content into scripts. Just like this. As videos are inherently more eye-catching and alluring than text, embedding videos on your blog, especially at the top of the web page, means that you can capture and hold the prospect's attention for a lot longer. More to this, posting these videos on other video sharing platforms like YouTube and Vimeo means that your content is available across multiple channels. For those who don't have access to video editing software, check out Wistia, a handy online video marketing tool. Another approach is to create podcasts. According to a 2019 study by Deloitte, 44% of media consumers identify themselves as a podcast listener, with millennials the highest users at 59%. This number is only expected to grow in the next few years, and brands have already started jumping on this bandwagon of marketing opportunities. In fact, last year, over $650 million was spent on podcast advertising. Rather than just paying for product placement in the middle of an episode, why not create your own podcast series? Creating your own podcast grants you a few benefits. One, it's a flexible means of leveraging existing content. Each episode can be related to topics you've already explored in the past content pieces. Two, you gain authority because you're speaking about something you know a lot about. Three, it's human. The thing about podcasts is that it's a personal experience for both you and the listener because you're essentially talking to them into the audience's ear. And unlike any other forms of content that is highly curated and edited, podcasts are raw, casual, and unfiltered. Using the human voice reiterates to your audience that you aren't just a brand, you are people too, and that's pretty powerful. Another easy content tactic you can do is reposting and re-promoting past blogs on social media. While it might seem weird and illogical to keep sharing the same content to the same audience, it's been found to be effective for targeting groups in different time zones, finding new people, and testing headline variations. Marketer Tom Tungus found that reposting brings a 75% of the engagement of the original share. A little side tip to make note is that if you have testimonials, turn these into social media posts. Doing so increases brand awareness and lets prospects know that you are already trusted by others. To do this, choose one of your most popular or evergreen content pieces and break it down into components that you can easily be teased out further and into something new. For each component that you've identified, use it as a subject line of your next blog, and there you have it, new content. Or what can be classified with a more technical term, a topic cluster. Also, the reverse of this practice can be done. If you have around 4 to 7 related posts, you can collate them into a singular blog summary. This is a good idea if you need to get a high quality, comprehensive piece of content out fast. Additionally, if you have an abundance of content, the next logical step is to create an ebook. As an inbound marketer, you want to provide your audience with as many content offerings as possible in order to help and delight your people. With this in mind, ebooks are the ultimate content proposition. Ebooks boost your credibility because you are presenting quality and valuable content in an all-in-one package. Additionally, announcing that you have an ebook on social media like LinkedIn reinforces your stance as an authoritative industry leader and draws in related audiences. Also, ebooks are a great conversion opportunity, meaning for a person to access that ebook, they have to get in touch with your business and provide that information, like their name and email. To create an ebook, consider the overall topic that you want to discuss and collect blogs that feed into the topic of your choice. Supplement additional info with research and take time formatting and designing that ebook so it looks worth investing in. So there you have it. While we've just given you 8 ideas to get the ball rolling, when it comes to repurposing your content, the possibilities are really endless. Not only is repurposing content a time saver and an SEO booster, but it'll also give you a creative and constructive output while working from home and hopefully help you stay productive during this challenging time of COVID-19. So if you found this video helpful, then feel free to share it with someone that you know that needs a hand with content marketing. You can also subscribe to our blog where we've got a bunch more tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people just like Neighborhood does. And that's it from me. Happy marketing.